Mucho gusto. Que bueno. Okay. It's gonna be UFC Noche. John Silva versus Diego fucking Lopes. Amazing matchup. Fan fucking tastic matchup. I love it. Main card is everything. A lot of fair, pretty interesting fights. I'm very much hyped for this evening. It's honestly not very stacked with big names, but names that I know and that I am fucking fans of. So super excited for this night. I'm gonna start off from the very bottom, go to my very top, as you know. So let's just start off and get going. Who do I got first? Who do we got first? We got Rodrigo Sezinando versus Daniil Donchenko, the tough finale. Very cool. I like the vibe of Daniil. I am a bit worried in this fight. I'm going with Rodrigo Sezinando. The biggest thing in this fight was that I saw a lot more wrestling and hard strikes from Rod's fight. I saw both of their fights, both of them in the tough, and Daniil is great. He's fantastic. I love his striking and his overall attitude, his energy. Very fun person. I'm very hopeful that he wins the fight, but I completely believe Rodrigo is going to fucking get in there and wrestle hard. If he just listens to what DC was just trying to instill and wrestle the fuck out of Daniil, I am 1000% sure Rodrigo could win a decision. If he wants to make it exciting and get a knockout, on the feet it's going to be tough. I think that it's very close on the feet, but Daniil is an overall more impressive striker to me. He's more evasive. He doesn't get hit quite as much, and he seems to dance around his opponent, where Rodrigo is very conventional in a way. He just throws these haymakers, doesn't really set up too many things, and he focuses a bit more on the clinch work, you know? So this is going to be a great start tonight. I'm very fucking looking forward to this motherfucking shit. We got Rodrigo. I'm going with decision on that guy. But, man, if it's a knockout, you could see Daniil getting that shit. I can't even. I don't even see it happening. I'm going just decision for Rod here, man. Let's just see. Okay, moving forward. Montserrat Rendon versus Alice Pereira. Yes, I am excited about this one specifically because of Alice. Now, I actually am a bit worried in this fight for Alice. I'm going for her to get a knockout. I'm going round one knockout as well. That's very hopeful. I'm just super hopeful on Alice. I would love her debut to go wonderfully, but she's gonna face someone with real MMA, UFC, top of the fucking division, not top of the division, but top of the line, top of the quality, top of the other echelon, actual fucking experience against this woman. Montserrat is not the best, but the biggest thing that I see that I'm gonna call her Rendon. The biggest thing that I saw that Rendon could do is grapple, not even wrestle, but grapple, work the clinch work, get those close encounters, and just take her to the ground more often than not. You don't have to do much work on the ground. If you want to just get her against the cage, trip her, and make her frustrated, that I think is going to work very well, especially because in the second or third round, if she tries to respond to this grappling with aggression, fuck her, take her down and put her on her back and just rest there. That's a tough order. I think that I don't know if Rendon has the power, agility, and athleticism needed to take down Alice, but I do not see Alice going undefeated for very long in the UFC. I'm picking Alice, round one KO. Do it, motherfucker. I hope you do it, girl. Man, that'd be so cool if she does that. Youngest women's fighter ever in UFC history. Ever. 19 years young. She's not turning 20, I think, till about December or so, because I was fascinated. Wow. Amazing. I love seeing the younger fighters in this fucking game because I get to now experience their growth as the time goes on. So I look forward that I hope she does well, and I look forward to seeing growth out of her. We're going to move on to the next fight, though. We got Alessandro Costa versus Alden Coria. First, I got to remember who the fuck these guys are again. I cannot remember these guys' faces at all. All right, this one, I wrote down a bunch of stuff. I'm going to read down what I wrote, and I'm kind of just going to go with what I said. So I just wrote that Costa got a great guard, patience, overall striking. His shots do be winging. So when I said that, I mean, it just, like, it kind of just goes wild at times. But I kind of like that for him. A great focus and the ability to finish Borjas and their fight from last year. Coria is looking nice, but it's his debut. It's gonna be too tough of an order. I don't know if he'll be able to break Costa like he's done to other opponents. And just because of that, I think this fight is going to be kill or be killed. Coria is going to be coming out there looking to break down Costa. But Costa's just going to respond to the fucking shit he does and wing him across the face. If Coria just walks forward and really tries to take the fight, I see a similar situation with Aaron Pico where you get a guy who's too aggressive, who moves forward too hard, and he doesn't defend himself well enough in the entries. Now, I don't see a spinning elbow per se, but I do see a overhand right across fucking Coria's face in round 2 if he just comes out with too much aggression. This should be a good fight. Again, I fucking have the faces of these guys in my brain for most of this shit. This guy, I don't know. But good luck to him. I'm going again, Costa. I'm just gonna go for a round 2 decision. I don't give a fuck. I want the debut fighter to win. I like, every now and then I like a debut fighter to win. Good luck, Costa. This is round 2 KO. Next we have Zachary. Oh man, yeah, Zachary Reese versus Sedriques Dumas. Very happy that I'll let you guys watch whatever. I'm picking Zachary Reese. I almost fell. I'm picking Zachary Reese. Now, the big thing for me is I see Zachary Reese just overall being more versatile in his ability to take it to the ground, get up, clinch. That's what I mean versatile. I think that Sedriques is probably going to be a little bit better of a striker. He's going to land some nasty shots against Zachary, but I think Zachary's going to be able to muster through it, bear the storm, and just walk forward through it all and get close, make it nasty, get some kicks in there, and just punish Dumas for the better part of 3 rounds, A lot of people are going with Sedriques Dumas because of his bank account having like $15 in it right now. I ain't give a shit about any of that. It's something where people want to believe more in Sedriques because he is in a place of greater need. Motherfucker, he's been fighting for a while. I don't get how he's in that spot. He motherfucking gets arrested every other week. Like, I'm not buying into any of that. If anything, seeing that and seeing him post and talk about it, I'm gonna avoid that like a wildfire. Zachary Reese here. I'm picking a unanimous decision. It might be a bit of a slower fight. It's gonna be a little. Man, I don't know if it's gonna be the most exciting, but hopefully they put on a show. That's all you can hope for, guys. Moving on, we got Jesus Aguilar versus Luis Gurule. Yes. Aguilar's last fight was lost against Esteban, and Luis's last was a KO to Ode Osborne. Not good at all. The biggest I'm going to be picking with Jesus Aguilar. I'm explaining right now. Luis is good at striking. Very cool. I think he could eventually grow and be more well-rounded moving forward. But the biggest disadvantage I feel like I saw was groundwork, jiu-jitsu, and overall submission work. I think Jesus, to me, what I saw in his last fight, he did this one, I wrote down here, let me see. Reversal into a guillotine submission. I don't know if he actually finished it, but the mere act of doing it impressed me enough. This could be my worst pick. I'm just going to be going with Jesus by a decision, but don't be surprised if Luis comes out there and knocks him out in round 1. I'm just saying this is my worst pick, I think. But there's something where I just don't doubt Jesus to get in there and find a submission against this guy. I really hope Luis's striking is that good and he doubles down on it on this fight and keeps it standing, because I feel like if he allows himself to go to the ground, he's going to be caught by a really sudden submission. So he's got to play it careful against this guy. Again, picking Jesus by decision. I don't think he'll get a submission, but I think he'll have so many moments where he's losing the fight, it goes to the ground, and then a submission attempt's there. And if that happens, he could win a round if he just lets it progress with him on top. So, yeah, decision, Jesus, yeah, ba, yada, bada. Moving on. Tatiana Suarez versus Amanda Lemos. You got to pick Tatiana Suarez. Now, I picked her against Wei Li. Wei Li's the fucking dog. I'm never going to go against Wei Li. Oh, my God. Whatever. Moving forward from that, though. But Tatiana still showed she's a fucking good wrestler. Okay, but Wei Li was way better that night. But I'm not going to take anything away from her abilities as of now. She's still talented in the wrestling, and if she focuses on that on this fight, she's going to be unstoppable against Amanda. Amanda's going to need to fucking... I don't think she can do anything, if I'm going to be honest. I have no hope for Amanda here. But if she wants to do anything, put damage on her. You have to put more damage. I don't think Tatiana is going to be going out there looking to do damage. Do damage on Tatiana. Break her down. You need to destroy her body in some way or another and weaken an opening for you to always escape. I don't know why people don't elbow her fucking arms. Do something that's gonna break her arms, and so that way you have some get out. Throw something that's gonna fuck her up, and that way you have way more power in this fight. You need to grow and gain power throughout the fight, and then finish her somehow. I don't see any of that happening. I'm completely seeing a Tatiana Suarez by a round 2 sub. Maybe Amanda will get out and survive and get to the end, but I'm Tatiana, man. She's gonna fucking submit her ass. It should be cool. I look forward to that one a lot. We're gonna move past it now, people. We got Claudio Puelles versus Joaquin Silva. Stats wise, Silva not having the best shot here. No interest in this fight at all. Crazy Lemos and Suarez are below these guys. Random, Claudio with around 3 sub, but honestly, yeah, I was pretty upset seeing that Tatiana Suarez were below these guys, and I kind of just made a hurried pick on this one. So I picked Claudio Puelles by a round 3 sub, but I wouldn't be surprised if Silva finds a KO and just makes it more exciting. I'm gonna skip past that one a little bit, and not too much going on for that one. Yeah. Jose Daniil Medina versus Dusko Todorovic. If you know Medina, sadly, this is just a setup for Dusko, man. I don't get it. He's kind of just a punching bag sometimes. He gets beat up pretty bad in a lot of his fights, and his losing streak is not good, guys. I think they kind of threw him on because they need some Mexican fighters, fill the card, hopefully make it look nice. He's going to bring a good energy into the octagon, but completely expect for Dusko to just fucking knock him out in the first round. It sucks. Expected though. At large, the only reason I'm really picking Dusko is at least he showed some ambition, some get after him energy in his fight with Zachary Reese. He won me over with just at least trying and fucking getting in there and really making it a fight. If he makes it a fight against Jose, he's gonna knock him out in round 1. All right, man. Yeah. All right, moving past that though. Alexander Hernandez versus Diego Ferreira. Diego has a fantastic shot here, but I'm going Alexander Hernandez. Absolutely. After Chase Hooper knockout, man, I learned I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to watch what Alexander Hernandez does and be quiet because this motherfucker is pretty goddamn talented. I really am wondering why, I don't know, he wavers sometimes. Lost, win here. When he shows up, though, my God, is he amazing. He has so much talent, and, like, I'm surprised he's not higher ranked and everything. I totally see him taking this fight completely. It's going to probably be a decision. I don't see Diego going out like that, and Diego has amazing comeback energy. He'll come back in the second and third round and fucking whoop ass. He does. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I do see Alexander getting another round 1 KO. He's going to need to be speedy and just put Diego out fast. If Diego gets the time to build up and continue throughout the fight, expect Diego to take 2 and 3. Expect that all day. It's almost a given that he's going to take 2 and 3. So Alexander, he needs to get in there, knock him out quickly. It's going to be tough because, I mean, fuck, man. Diego got a fucking chin on him, too. He eats some shots, but he lays him out as well. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight. I think his speed is going to be everything. He's going to need to just keep throwing and have high volume, outpace him, outstamina him. It's all about endurance in this fight. Whoever has more endurance in the Alexander fucking Diego fight, that's the winner in that fight. Absolutely. So cardio. I'm still going to be saying, though, Alexander first round KO. Let's see it happen. I'm happy if I'm wrong, though. This one, get me wrong, man. Get me wrong. Santiago, next up, we got Santiago Luna versus Quang Lee. A debut for Santiago, 4th UFC fight for Quang Lee, and him being 1-2 as of now. That's kind of disappointing, but I gotta say, Quang Lee is my guy in this fight. I like his techniques. I feel like he shows a lot of potential. He's had a rough go at it as of now, but I think these beginning losses are instrumental to building one of the better fighters in the entire UFC. I'm not saying he's going to be one of the, but to me, losses this early in your career in the UFC and being as talented as you are, you're set up to really go far now. I really hope that he destroys this debut fighter and submits him in round 1. Who knows if that's the case? But the biggest thing for Santiago is that he has power. The UFC is bringing him here, putting him against Quang Lee because they want to give him a shot at being a star on Noche. That ain't going to happen. I totally expect Quang Lee to just fucking change that fucking alter their intentions, fucking backfire the fight. That's what I'm trying to get to. Just backfire, make it backfire on them. Make it just blow up in their goddamn faces. You thought this guy was gonna knock me out in round one. Fuck you. Get submitted. This is MMA. Welcome to the UFC. Good luck on your next fight. Quang Lee here. I'm picking Quang Lee. I believe in the motherfucker. That's my biggest thing. I just believe in the motherfucker to get that shit. We've got Kevin Gastelum versus Dustin Stoltzfus. I'm picking Kevin Gastelum. You got to be a fool if you're picking Dustin. Now, I don't know how to phrase this. Kevin Gastelum is good when he wants to be. Yeah, that's what it is. He's good when he decides to be. He is good, and I think he thinks he's making the decision to show that and to do that. But it's a fight at the end of the day. And at some point, it kind of looks like he's processing his moves and he's processing more than acting. If he acts in this fight, he's going to easily win this motherfucker. Beat this motherfucker. But it's going to be against not the best competition. While he is too hesitant at times and he overthinks, and when he throws, he's amazing, I think that Dustin is actually going to allow that to happen too much. He's going to allow Kevin to think more than he should. And if he's too hesitant and second guesses any of his decisions, Kevin's going to counterpick him all day. I don't really see Kevin getting a knockout here, but I see him dominating on the feet to the point that he might even get a 10-8 round here. Looking forward to this one a great bit. I'm fucking say that about all of them. I look forward to all these motherfucking fights. But I really am excited to see Kevin Gastelum come off with a win here. I think it's very possible. I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to take that decision victory. But he just needs to be active. He did great against Piper. He did way better than people are, give him credit for. He got knocked down super hard in the first round, but 2 and 3 came back. He came back and Piper was lost. He looked like, fuck, I fucked up so bad. I loved it, man. I think this opponent, not up to par. Kevin Gastelum, just steamroll this guy. Let's see. I hope Dustin, he's pretty okay. I got no hope for the motherfucker. Moving forward, Kevin Gastelum, there you go. Rafa Garcia versus Jared Gordon. Okay. Hard to go against Gordon here, and I'm not going to. I'm picking Jared Gordon here. He's too talented. Rafa Garcia, I'm a fan of, actually. After seeing his last fight, motherfucker's pretty good. Talented, he's quick, hard-hitting. He looks like he's built for this shit. But Jared Gordon is as well, and he is so talented. He has just been given the short end of the stick back and back and back and back, and it happens. Unfortunate, guy just has weird luck. His luck, I think, is going to turn around in this fight. But only that it's not going to fuck him over anymore. Because he doesn't need luck in this fight. He has all the skills necessary, but he just needs to go first. I think this fight is going to be extremely back and forth. Rafa's going to get some nice shots and definitely take a round. I don't know if he's going to take two because then he won the fight, obviously. But he's going to make it so tight that if it goes to a decision, I do see Jared Gordon getting robbed again. And it sucks because it probably wouldn't even be a robbery. It would just be a close fight that he just happened to not do enough in the judge's eyes, or at least one or two of them. So what he needs to do is get that KO in round 2. I think that Jared can knock him out on a counter shot. I don't want to say right hand because I feel like Rafa's going to eat that shit. But a couple of follow-up shots after a far-reaching attack from Rafa, that's going to do numbers. I think leg kicks are going to be his best friend. Just fuck up Rafa's whatever foot he leads with. I don't remember right now, but whatever foot he leads with, kick that fucking calf up. Kick that motherfucking calf up. And as soon as you do that, he is going to come after you. Take your time. Allow him to have a little bit of fun. As soon as get in there. As soon as he starts, get in there. As soon as he starts, get in there. Let him fuck himself over by giving you his information. Okay? Receive his information. Just like Kevin Gastelum does. Receive the information, but just act on it quickly. But also patient. This is a very tough fight for both of these guys. This might be one of the more a sneaker fight, So super dope. Again, I'm going to be going Jared Gordon. Get that KO in round 2. Let's see it, dude. Ooh, co-main. We got Rob Font versus David Martinez. Ooh, what a preem fight, Chooms. Oh, shit, Chooms. This shit is preem, bro. I can't remember all the Cyberpunk references. I don't have it like that. I love the game, but I'm not going to do that. I understand if you got Martinez. Honestly, I should probably pick him. I'm picking Rob Font, though. I'm picking the dog. I'm picking the old man. I'm picking the guy that is in this shit still. But I'm gonna be honest. He might not get this one, guys. If I had money, I wouldn't listen to me right now. But I've said that in other times the fights have turned a certain way. Sure, of course. Rob Font, he looked good in his last fight, but his opponent was on short notice. Now, here's the thing, though. David Martinez is stepping in on short notice as well. Only like a week or more. Not enough time. I think that's the crux of this. Rob Font damn near lost his last fight, and if the guy had a bit more time to get ready, I'm pretty confident he would have knocked out Rob. David is not getting enough time here. He's great, amazing striking. If he really starts popping off against Rob, he might get him out cold round one. But you need time to prepare, exercise, cardio, all of these things that Rob has been ready for. This is giving Rob another victory. It would be amazing for David Martinez to go out there and get that KO. But again, it's just, you're doing it too rushed. You take this week. You didn't have to do this. Just enjoy the fight, step out. Rob Font's fight, who cares? Whatever. But you made the decision to step on a short notice. I don't believe in you. It sucks. I'm sorry. It's just, that's the biggest thing. It's not like I believe in Rob more. It's too short notice. I don't like this. I don't agree to it, man. I'm picking Rob with a round 2 or 3 KO. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough fight. If he just if David starts popping off though, David's gonna fucking kill him, man. Dope fight. Dope fight. Final bout, man. Final bout. Oh man. I'm so happy it's John Silva, man. I'm so happy that I get to talk about John Silva. Diego Lopes versus John Silva. I'm picking John Silva. Guys, this is one of those fights. This is one of those fights that you get so much hype for. You're so excited to see fucking striking versus striking. But I truly do believe this ends in 1 or 2. And it's going to take all the energy away from it. John Silva, man. Man. All right. What I want to do is just describe why I think John Silva has all the potential to knock out Diego Lopes. Diego Lopes, in his last fight, the biggest mistake was he kept on following Volk, but then got lost when Volk went side to side. He didn't have anything striking-wise to find Volk when he stepped off to the side. John never has that problem. John is one of the most complete strikers I've ever seen in my life. I say complete, but not in that he has these techniques, he has these Canelo type of boxing, he has this or that. He can get in his opponent's head in the middle of the fight. He can see into their brain, know what they're going to do, and be completely in the zone. I think that's what I'm noticing, and that's why I like John Silva so much. And also Joshua Van. These are some of my favorite guys. They get into the zone better than most of this competition. Everyone else I'm seeing is hesitancy, it's overthinking, it's should I do this, do I do that, it's I have a game plan but it didn't work out. John Silva is going to have a game plan. He's going to follow it to the best of his ability. If he has to deviate, I have no worry about this guy. That's my biggest thing. John Silva is an adapter. He is a killer that can adapt. He can switch on a dime, be your friend for 1 minute, and then knock you out cold and beat the shit out of you. He has so much potential in the UFC. I don't see him becoming a champion, but that's me. And I think I'm wrong about that. I think I'm dead wrong for not thinking about that for John Silva. I was dead wrong about Joshua Van giving up on him against Brandon Royval. The biggest mistake in my entire fucking picking life. The biggest mistake. John Silva, I can't go against him. One of the scariest things that John is going to have to look out for is Diego counter-striking. Diego is an amazing counter-striker. That's how he gets these knockouts. That's kind of how he's getting everyone right now. He is one of the best counter-strikers I'm watching right now. He takes these shots. He's pretty bad sometimes, but he has a granite chin, an amazing chin. And that's why he's able to do so good in this counter-striking. He's able to get hit a little bit. He's so smart that he's able to at least dodge a little bit, but he throws a haymaker right back at you, and you can't do nothing about that. That's my biggest concern. If John Silva allows one of those strikes to crack him, he could go out cold, man. But John Silva has also shown in this Kevin Vallejos fight, he has a chin. Kevin Vallejos is an amazing striker. Again, like Diego Lopes. John Silva has gone up against amazing strikers already. It's just that they haven't gone to the stage and level that, they should be at now. John Silva is just that different. It doesn't matter that Diego's a great counter striker because he's going to make Diego fall into his plan. He's going to make him fall into his striking game. And if he doesn't want to do that, I know he can grapple too. But that's what makes this fight even more exciting. Diego Lopes is a fucking fantastic jiu-jitsu man. He is fantastic on the ground. If he wants to, he could win most of his fights by grappling and jiu-jitsu and just submitting guys, I think. But he opts for the more exciting fights. He's probably going to focus a lot more on grappling and submissions this camp around. I don't know if it's going to do much. I just see that John Silva is also talented himself. He completely dominated Bryce Mitchell everywhere. Anyone who takes him down, they can't hold him there. Anyone who tries to submit him, they ain't got shit. John Silva outplays everyone. I cannot go against this man. I cannot. Even if he goes against Volk in the future, shit, man, you might have to go John Silva. It's crazy what's going on with this guy. I'm talking so much, but you got to see how enthusiastic I am about this guy. John Silva is so amazing on the striking. He's going to break down in an emotion. He's an emotional fucking nuthouse, man. He is crazy. He puts, I said this before, he's one of the few fucking people on earth that I just feel uncomfortable and a bit nervous looking at. Mike Tyson's one of those guys. I can't even fucking figure out who else. But John Silva, Mike Tyson, uncomfortable. You worry me. You make me a bit nervous watching you in film and just the way you act around everyone. You are a lot to handle at one time, man. Thank God you have a wife. But let's just focus on the main thing here, the fight. I sadly see John Silva doing it in round 2. I do see it happening in 1-2, but I just kind of don't want to believe that. I want this fight to be a 5-round war where we see some of the best striking I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't think it's going to be that. I think that as soon as this fight starts, the winner is going to be known immediately. Diego Lopes is going to have to fucking kill John Silva, but therein lies his mistake. John Silva's an amazing counter himself. If he just comes forward and really tries to be too aggressive against John, he's going to find himself submitted somehow. It's fucked. It's fucked. One of these guys have to lose, and I hate that. But I'm so excited to see both of them fight each other. It's an amazing gift we're given this fight. God, man, I'm so excited. This fight, to me, should have been a co-main to a regular pay-per-view. But this is fine. This is cool. This is good for the both of them. They get to be the star in this night. Awesome. Let's go, guys. This is fucking great. This is so great. I'm so excited about it. A lot of good fights. Come on. But for the most part, it's going to be a fantastic UFC Noche. Fucking fantastic. Fucking great. Be good. Love yourself. Love other neighbors. Do the right thing if you can. And just be good. That's it. Love everyone. I don't like looking at the camera when I say that because it feels lame. But seriously, love everyone. Be good. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.